There's a close-up of our eagle. Decided to preen up a little bit in the sunshine. Oh yeah. She's right next to her nest. Just kind of enjoying the weather with the blue sky. We've been having a lot of rain this week, and all the birds of prey are out enjoying it. It's not raining, and they are just totally enjoying the blue sky and the sunshine. This one here's preening. Look at that eye. Look at that, would you? I'll back off just a little bit. There we go. Our bald eagle preening right down here in Kent, Washington, next to the golf course. Yeah, probably tired of having to fight the rain the last few days, so taking the opportunity to enjoy the sunshine and clean up. Alright, we'll see if we can get a still shot of this. Now here's the eagles repairing the nest, getting it ready for the next time. They had bad luck this year with their eggs. They didn't hatch, but this is their nest. They're making repairs on it, so they'll be ready for the next round. Beautiful day. You can see that blue sky. We've had a lot of rain the past week, so all the birds and everything are enjoying the good weather and taking this opportunity to work on their nest and do a little fishing in the river. A lot of salmon running now. Well, there's the other one. See, he's poking sticks in, and they're just tidying up and getting everything in there. They're weaving in a few new sticks, just reinforcing it. They look like they're doing really well. Now the bigger one, if you can tell, that's the female. They're about 1/3 bigger than the males. And if you see them side by side, sometimes you can tell the difference in size. Alright, well, they're really having a good time here. We came down the other day and saw one of them in the tree here also preening up. So we thought we'd come by today. Oh, there goes one out after another stick. This one here is watching. We'll see where he went. What an interesting pair of birds. And this is the nest at the end of James Street down in Kent, Washington, right next to the golf course. We're right on the bend in the river there and on the trail, and we get a very good view. All right. Yeah, here's the eagle. High up in the perch here, a nice blue sky. Right at the end of James Street, Kent, Washington, down by the golf course. Right on the bend in the river. I thought we'd come by today and see if we could see the pair of them. They're working on the nest, just kind of repairing it for next year. And just sitting here looking down, watching for the salmon. Oh yeah, rousting up a little bit here. Alright. Now the other one is in the nest now, just kind of tinkering around with a few sticks. Like I say, just a nest repair for next spring. Oh yeah, she's getting ready to go. Look at this here. I think she's wanting to fly out here a little bit, or move up a little bit. She's checking everything out. There's salmon in the river. Oh, there she goes. All right. See her walk around. I think she's going to fly out of the nest. There she's hopped up on her limb. That's her perch right next to the nest. She'll hang out there and call to the mate. He'll bring in some more sticks. As you can see, compared to her, that's a good sized nest. I'll come back in a little bit. There we are. Oh yeah, there she goes. Here comes our eagle in with a stick. All right, look at that. She brought in a branch. How cool is that? Look at that. Gonna work on the nest. Oh, we got good filtered light today. Oh my, they're working on the nest. Well, when the weather's good, they keep repairing it, so that's good. This is the nest, end of James Street, Kent, Washington. Oh yeah, I'll come in a little more here. There we are. Yeah, she's busy working on the nest today. Maybe we'll see the mate come in with his donation. I'll zoom out a little bit. She's already put the stick in. You can see it's a good sized nest. Got an excellent spot right on the curve here. There, she's going to come up here on the limb, I think. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's looking around, trying to figure out where she's going to get her next stick. And we're hoping to see her mate come in. He's coming in now with a stick. I'll back off a little bit. So they're working on the nest, the two of them. Here, got one in, here he comes. All right, check that out. Brought that stick in. Two eagles working on the nest. My goodness. How cool is that? Yeah, they're getting it all squared away here. They're just busy. You can see it's a good sized nest. Well, when you get a nice day like this day, you can see it's a good sized stick they're weaving in there, and by the time it's nesting season, they'll have this all tidied up and looking good. A lot of people don't know they work on it, you know, almost around the clock, around the calendar here. But they find the proper stick, they do a little repair and get it all squared away. And I'll come in a little more. Well, there they are, both of them in there working. Oh yeah, they're just weaving it in there now. Look at this stick here. How cool is this? They're trying to decide, one wants it here and one wants it over there. So this will give you a good idea how the behavior goes on arranging these sticks in there. Oh, we like it down here. We get a lot of good videos here. Oh yeah, they're tugging and adjusting there. Look at that. Yeah, they're just busy. What a wonderful day to come down here and catch these eagles working on the nest. The size of them wings. Isn't that something? What a majestic birds. Yeah, they want to put that one over there and the other one wants it over here, so we'll keep an eye on them. We're liking this. Yeah, they're working away here and running a good video on this. Now he's packing the stick back in there, looking really good. Got both of them up here working on the nest. And now he's got his wings out. Maybe we'll see him fly away. It looks like a great video here. Getting a good soundtrack on it. Got the two lovebirds in the nest working. Oh yeah, that's a good sized stick they brought in there. And they're getting it all arranged then. They're happy with the way they arranged that stick in there. Quite a time. One wanted it one place and one wanted the other. But they made their decision now and they're sitting in here happily, and we'll just keep an eye on them a little bit. Maybe we'll see them fly out for the next stick. Oh yeah. They had a little mishap with their egg this last spring, so they didn't get any youngsters. So they'll be ready for this next nesting cycle. They're working on it, doing a fine job. Oh yeah, they're just working away here and enjoying it. I like that filtered light, and we like it too. Got that stick all woven in there. And one keeping an eye on the other one. Sometimes they can't decide exactly where to put that stick, but they get it in there. They make a decision and weave it in. So this is our pair of bald eagles in Kent, Washington, down there by the River Bend Golf Course. It's a great nest. There's no sticks in the way, and we can really, oh yeah, look at those wings. There he goes, flying out. Going after another stick probably. She's just kind of looking at him. All right, we'll come back in a little bit. There we go. So they're busy with the nest building today, or repairing. It's got some pretty good weather, and they're taking the opportunity to get everything squared away. So she'll sit here and wait for him. He's over in the tree, I think, breaking off another stick. So we'll keep an eye on him. Well, here comes our eagle in with another stick. We'll see how he does here. I'll back off so we can get the landing. He's bringing in a stick to her right now. All right, there he landed in there with it. Look at that. We'll see how they're doing on that. Oh yeah, they're weaving it in there now. Yeah, he was over in the other cottonwood tree and he's breaking off a limb. He was up in the tree limb there and he snapped off what he could get and he just brought it here. They brought a couple already today and they've been working out pretty good. I'll come in a little closer here. Oh yeah, there we are. Now we're into the tidying up the nest and weaving in a few sticks again. And we like this filtered light. I can just show their yellow beaks and the white on their head. It doesn't wash out with sunlight then. I got one behind the other one now. We do see a lot of ducks and stuff flying up and down the river too. But they're more into eating the salmon. And we had a good salmon run this year and they really had plenty to eat. Oh yeah, we got both their heads there, but you can see how big that nest is. My goodness. Oh yeah, here they're going to work with the stick and talk about it. One wants it here and one wants it over there. It gets kind of funny sometimes, watching them trying to make the decision where to weave in that stick. Oh yeah, they work on it. They're doing a great job. We saw a kestrel fly by earlier, and the other day we saw a merlin. In fact, saw 2 merlins in the area, so we're keeping an eye out for them too. You can see the breeze is picking up a little bit. The leaves are blowing, but they got their mind on weaving that stick in there, getting everything squared away. All right then. Here's our pair of bald eagles. She got off the nest because the weather finally warmed up so she could take a short break. We know they got eggs in there because, oh yeah, now they're talking. Yeah, they're talking to each other. And they're all excited because the weather finally warmed up. Oh, they're mating, see? There's eagles mating. Look at that. Finally got them mating. Yep, they're putting the eggs in the nest, and there's your 2 bald eagles mating. So we got here just at the right time. That's fantastic. You very seldom get a shot. Well, here's our pair of bald eagles. We're right next to the golf course on the Maple Valley Highway by the Cedar River Bridge. And they're up here working on their nest. And he just flew in there with a stick, and they've been weaving them in there. And I just happened to be at the right time, right place at the right time, and the sunshine had come out, so we're good here. And they're just looking around. I have a good angle on the nest here. There's not too many sticks in the way. So I thought, well, I'll come down and check on him. And sure enough, just as I got here, he flew in, and so I got set up, and we got him in here. Have a little conversation, a little weaving of the sticks in the nest. So they're enjoying the sunshine. It rained last night. I heard it raining. Finally, the sun came out and the sky is blue, and the bald eagles are just busy. I think he's thinking about getting ready to fly out. And right below him is the Cedar River. There's plenty of fish in there, salmon and everything. So, no, they're going to work a little bit. Yeah, they're serious about it. You can see how deep that nest is. And it's good size. And so with 2 of them in there, I'll back off a little bit so you get a perspective on it. There you go. You see, it's a good sized nest. And I'll draw them up again. Coming back in on them now. There we go. But yeah, it's a huge nest, and hopefully they'll have good success, and then we'll be able to make a video of the youngsters this year. It should work out very good. It's a perfect spot for us. They just drive in and we're very close, so there's no leaves on there now. Hopefully later on in the season, I think on this side there's very few limbs. I think there's one. I can probably shoot around it later on. Well, I think I'm gonna call that good. I'm like, they're giving me a profile shot now. They're very good looking birds. Well, we're all excited about it. Got them both in the nest, hauling sticks and weaving them in there, and what a great day for a video. And it's almost, like I say, downtown Renton. We're just a little ways out of there by 140th and the Maple Valley. The male just landed over in the tree right next to the nest. So I'll see if there's any interaction. It didn't look like he had any fish or anything, so. But he is close by. I thought I'd get ready just in case he decides to come over to the nest. There she's preening up her feathers a little bit. Oh yeah, getting them feathers all cleaned up this morning. She's doing all this laying down, so whatever she's got, either eggs or very small babies. Oh yeah, she's doing a makeover now. Gives us a good opportunity for a video. There she's looking around. Whenever an airplane goes over, they look, they're very alert. Said the male had flown into the tree next to her, and the dead tree. Oh, he's about 50 feet away over near the... Now that's her calling from the nest. We'll see what he does. He may just fly off of here. She's trying to tell him something. I just heard a woodpecker. There he goes again. There's our male bald eagle. Oh, there he goes. Well, here's Mom Eagle with her baby. She is head there, and her head in the sunshine. It's like she might be thinking about giving him a little snack here. He's 2 weeks old. Yeah, he's at least 2 weeks now. They just have the one chick. All right, look, he's stretching his little wings up there. There his head comes up. Look at this guy. He says, Mom, I want me a bite of that. He wants a little snack here. Yeah, she's getting a little tidbit for him. The mate had brought in a fish, and now she's giving him a little snack. Well, let's see what she's going to do here. She's just kind of walking around here a little bit. We'll just kind of see what's going on here. We've been waiting for a while to get a good video of these babies, and by golly, we finally got some sunlight and we're able to make a video of it. It looks like she's still working on the fish. And the little guy, well, he's just enjoying the sunshine now. Maybe I should check around with the male. I'll back off a little bit here. There we go. There she is. She's rearranging a little bit of the bedding in the nest, getting things squared away. Here she steps over here and, oh yeah. Kind of blocking the view of them now a little bit. Must have decided that's time for breakfast. They're waiting for Papa to probably bring in a fresh one. There you can see his little head and his eye. Look at that. He's getting to be a big guy. Oh yeah. Well, birds of prey grow very fast. It's amazing. Oh yeah. You can see his beak in his eye. Yeah, he got a little snack there waking up. Yeah, you look at his head compared to Mom's there. He's a pretty good size already. All the other birds are chirping and singing a little bit here. There's his little head. Look at him. Mom, I need more fish. There he's going to look how big he's getting. That is a big baby. We've waited a long time to see this guy. Now he's starting to get a little darker. See, he's not Snow White anymore. And he'll slowly turn black. And he'll be black. And before he gets his white head like the adults, it'll be about 5-6 years. But see, he's starting to get a little dark under his neck and around on his head. But in another week or so, he'll be just totally black. And it's just amazing the transformation these birds go through. And the rapid growth. The size is phenomenal. There's a good profile on her. And there's the little guy. Oh yeah. Get him directly in the sunlight, we'll get a good view of him. There he is. He's checking everything out here. What a great day to come down and get a video of this guy. There he's moving around a little bit. Stretching his wing out. Well, here's our baby. He's getting to be big. He's sitting right next to Mama. You can see the heads are about the same. Now he's trying to show us his other end. Oh yeah, he's going to turn around. Yeah, I'm amazed at how big he is. He's going to let one go here. That's how he keeps the nest clean. Now you can see the mama's yellow beak there. He just had crawled up to the edge there and we got a good view of his head. So he's definitely a good sized baby. He's not pure white anymore. He's kind of a charcoal gray now. And there he's going. Yeah, he's going to preen up. Guy's head turned around there, doing the back of his wings and on his back. It doesn't take much, you know, every 3 days these guys really change. The growth is phenomenal. Look at that guy. Like I said, his head is getting close to about the same size as hers. She's behind the tree now. And he's just kind of preening up. Alright, well let's see. We'll let him look around. Maybe we'll see Papa holler and come in by here with a fish or something. Might come in a little more. There he got a profile on him. Look at that. Yeah. Well, there he is. Guy's mouth open. Might be a little bit warm there. And there's Mama's head. She's staying close to him and probably just got done feeding him a fish. That's their main diet. Yeah, there's her head next to his. So he's got a little bit to go for. His head's as big as hers. But he's definitely growing. He's in that charcoal. There's our young bald eagle. Look at this guy. Now he's showing off. Look how big his beak is and his wing. He says it's a hot one and I'm going to cool my wings off. Look how big those wings are. My goodness. See, he's about the same size as the adults now. But he's just in his juvenile plumage. I don't know when he'll fly, but it shouldn't be, you know, a week or so. They'll exercise. They stay in the nest for quite a while, even though they're big. But they'll be exercising and Well, here's our young bald eagle having breakfast. Saw Mama fly in. I think it looked like a snake or something. Anyway, it wasn't that big and she dropped it off in the nest. She's over in her tree now and he's eating away. Well, look at the size of his beak now. This guy has really grown. I'll back off a little bit. There we go. Well, it could have been a remains of a fish too, but looked pretty thin. Anyway, whatever it is, he's enjoying it. Well, it's been a couple of days since we got a video of him. We've got filtered light this morning and this guy is looking pretty good. Oh yeah, let's see what he's got there. It almost looked like some fur there or something, so. That was something that Mama had caught for him. He's finishing it up. You can see how dark the feathers are getting now, and he's fully feathered on the wings and primaries, and last time we were here he had quite a bit of downy feathers underneath, and he's getting all those squared away. I first showed up today, he was laying down in there sleeping, so. And when I was getting ready to leave, I saw her fly in, so then I got set up quick. And when we get to see this guy eating for the first time right up front here, we get a pretty good view of him. And this is our, oh yeah, he's taking it over to the edge. This is our bald eagle youngster, enjoying the breakfast here. Like I say, the adult is in the tree over there where she fishes right above the Cedar River. She's on her perch, so if a fish goes by, she'll dive down. Oh yeah, I can see the tail feathers today. Look at that. Getting everything is coming in just fine. He's kind of looking over towards his mama now. What a great deal this is. I can hear him calling a little bit. It looks like he's just about finished eating. Well, here's one of our adult bald eagles right next to the nest. Baby's in there preening, and she's over here. She's got her wing just kind of drying off. Tells me she must have made a dive in the river and got a fish earlier, and she's just drying off. She's looking over towards the west. We'll see if she'll turn around. Now the mate is sitting behind the trunk of the tree. So they're both hunting the Cedar River this morning. And the baby, well, he's in there. Well, if you can call him a baby, he's about as big as they are now. The juvenile, there you can see her profile. The juvenile's in the nest preening up, and is the same size as the adults. Oh yeah, rousting up. Look at that. All spread out here and drying off the feathers. How great is that? Well, we come down here early and you can really see some great things. Now she's going to dry off and preen a little bit. It's a great spot for eagle watching. We're just right on the Maple Valley Highway, 169 and 140th way southeast, Renton, Washington, right across from the golf course. And it's just a great time to come down. They have one chick this year, and the nest is right here and easy to find, and you get all these great views of this bird. It's fantastic. All right, we'll call that pretty much good then. See if he'll do the eagle dance for us. He's just kind of waking up. He's looking over there towards Mama. He's anticipating a fish dinner here, or fish meal. Got pretty good sunlight. There he goes. He's going to show off them wings. Look how big. Now he's doing the eagle dance. Check this out. Look at that wonderful size of them wings. See, he's trying to exercise those muscles so he can be ready for the day when he takes that first flight. And like I said, we don't know when that's going to be, but he sure is looking good. Yeah, he's going to show off a little bit now. Oh yeah, he's gonna dance a little more for us here. Flap those big wings. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful. We have good lighting, and this eagle here is thinking about flying and exercising and just showing off those wonderful wings. His favorite call. Now here's the wings again. Check this out. A little more flapping here and jumping up and down, showing off, looking really good. Our lighting is really good. Exercising those wings, getting everything strong now. This is a big chick now, full grown. You can see the thigh feathers are colored in now. He doesn't look like he's wearing bloomers anymore with the white feathers. How wonderful is that? There he's calling. He's wanting a little snack, I think. He's hoping Mama will hear him. we'll keep our eye on him. Looking up. Yeah, he's looking up and down the river trying to see. Oh yeah, Mama flew by. That's what he's calling. I see her in the air now. She's turning and coming back. So let's see what the interaction here is going to be. All right, Mama's overhead. I think he sees her. He's looking up. She's circling around. He knows she's around here somewhere. There he sees her off in the distance. She kind of slipped by him a little bit. Yeah, he sees her. She's way off in the distance now, so he's got that disappointed look. Where's my fish? Oh, there's his wings. Look at that. Now he's going to exercise. Look at this guy, would you? He's caught the breeze now. Oh yeah, look how big those wings are. Isn't that wonderful? A bald eagle right down here, Renton, Washington, across from the golf course. Just about ready to fledge. Look at the size of them wings in a perfect spot. He's doing the wing dance now. All right, that's what we've been waiting for. Well, how wonderful was that? Oh yeah, he's going to spread them out again here. But he feels that wind in his wings, that energizes him, and he flaps them and strengthens up. So, well, that was great. Now he's kind of settling down again, facing into the wind. Oh, he's going to do it again. Look at this guy. Oh, he's attracted the crow's attention now. Yeah, he looks really good. That's absolutely wonderful. We were waiting for that. Oh yeah, he's checking everything out. Now he's grabbing with his feet, testing out his talons. There's his wings again. Look at this guy. Now he's pumping them. There we go. Grabbed on tight with his talons so he doesn't sail out. Give it a couple exercise beats there. Oh yeah. He looks really good here. He's a really magnificent bird. We're just so happy to have this spot here to make videos. He's been showing off really good. There you can see the white feathers under his wings too. So there he goes. He hopped back down in the nest now. I'll back off a little bit. There he is, flapping in the nest, exercising. So he came back to the safety of the nest now. So he's done with his exercise session. He's in there looking for food scraps, so he's hungry. He's waiting for Mom to bring him something. Well, here's our young bald eagle. He's left the nest tree now. He's sitting over here, about 50 yards from the nest tree on a dead limb, looking for the adults. I heard them call earlier. They're out trying to catch a fish. And he's all proud of himself. He can fly now, so he sleeps up in the nest tree at night, and then in the morning flies over here, and they still feed him in the nest, and he goes back there. But he's coming along really good. He's fledged now, and he's found himself a favorite tree to sit in, and he can watch everything, see the fish in the river, and watch the adults. So he's just sitting out here now in the early morning sunlight, and he's keeping an eye on everything. Oh yeah, now look at him look. I think he sees one of the adults. And we're lucky, we may see him spread his wings, but he's definitely checking things out. He heard her call earlier, so there he's looking. We've been watching this eaglet here for all season, ever since spring when they first put in the eggs. See what he's going to do here now. Oh yeah, he's going to flop them wings a little bit. Check this out. Yeah. Maybe we'll get lucky and see him fly out of here. But adults have been calling and he's been keeping an eye out for him, so it's about time for his breakfast. So he wants to be right in the right spot. There he's looking again. Look at that, would you? Showing off those wonderful wings there. Yeah, he's grown into a good-looking eagle. Good, healthy, bald eagle here, and able to fly from the nest tree over here now and back and forth. So he's got his wings all strong and ready to go. They only had one this year, so but he seems to be quite healthy. So they took really good care of him, and he's well fed, we know that. All right then, we'll call that good. There he's calling to mama. He's wanting some breakfast. There he flies. All right, going back to the nest tree. Well, there's our eagle. Have a little lunch here. I seen she picked up a feather there, but she's obviously eating an old kill here. And this is actually the spot where the peregrine falcon comes and has her baths. So came down this morning to check on the area and got lucky. Found this eagle here. Oh yeah, he's walking around checking everything out. Yeah, he's going through the feathers. This is an old kill, probably eating on the old peregrine kill. Well, how interesting is that? You see her sitting right next to the nest. She just hopped out. She's kind of sitting in the sunshine and enjoying it. Back off just a little bit here. There you can see the nest. She just hopped out. There she is. Kind of waiting for the male to come back in with some bedding. He's been working on the nest and bringing food, so. But she's got to sit here and guard the nest. And we believe that they've got one egg in there. They haven't started incubating yet, but the way she's acting, we know they must have an egg at least, maybe two, but we don't know. At least one egg anyway. She'll just maintain it so it doesn't get too hot, it doesn't get too cold. And then when they get all the eggs they need, then they'll start the incubation. She'll bring them up to the about 100-degree temperature and incubate them for about 30 some days, and then they'll hatch. So that's where we're at. She doesn't dare let them get, you know, below 40 degrees or above 60 right now until she's ready to incubate the whole clutch. She's looking like a happy camper there, sitting out there in the sunshine. It's warming up. Had a little something to eat. She's just waiting for that male to come back. There are a lot of birds singing. When that sun comes out, all the birds and everything gets excited. A flock of geese go by earlier. Oh, there it made a call. See, I think she's got an egg. See how she laid down there? I think it's too early for incubation, but they have to keep the egg not too warm. They got to keep it above 40 degrees, otherwise it never would hatch, and below 60. And then once they get all their eggs, then they start incubating. They sit on, bring them up to almost 100 degrees, and incubate them for 30 some days, and then they hatch. So yeah, I think she just laid down there on the egg. Been watching for a few days. I kind of figured that, but I don't know if she's got her full clutch yet. It's cool this morning, so that's why she laid back down on it. think we'll let her rest then. Like it's having a little snack. Mate had brought in some food. Oh yeah, nice sunny day. Come in a little closer here. There we go. She was sitting there calling. He finally brought in some food. She's enjoying it. We'll keep an eye on her. I just had some salmon last night, some smoked salmon, so that was good. Alright, now here comes the male in now. He's coming towards the nest now with some bedding. And I think it's going to be, he's circled by, see if he's going to come in. He's turning around. He's got some grass or something in his talons. He's doing a couple circles. He's trying to line up on the nest here, so I'll get back here a little bit. There he's coming in. Look at that. He brought in some bedding, so he wants to get it nice and soft in there for them eggs. She's eating what he brought her earlier. Well, how about that? That's a wonderful spot for eagle watching. Right along the Green River. Oh, they're busy. They're enjoying this sunshine and having salmon for lunch here. Or their snack, whatever it is. Alright. Well, they're really serious about this nesting and eating here. You see him looking around over there and she's just busy eating that fish. How cool is that? I'll zoom in a little more. What a great day. Oh yeah, he's got his wing up. He's poking that bedding in there. She's going to concentrate on the food, I think. She's been hungry. She's been calling to him earlier. Pretty good profile here when she lifts her head up. There, he just flew out. Well, the eagle just landed. She was in the nest and he brought her something. Either some bedding or some food, so we'll see what happens here. She's been laying there calling to him. Oh yeah. Well, we'll see. Now it's kind of cool this morning, so she was been sitting there. So I'm actually thinking they do have an egg in there because she can't let it get colder than 40 degrees or warmer than 60 before she starts the incubation, otherwise it won't hatch. So she's just kind of sitting there just so it doesn't get too cold. That's my theory on it. But anyway, we did see him land in here. We'll see what's going on. I don't know if he brought some bedding or some food. I would imagine probably a fish or something. We'll just keep an eye on this here and see what goes on. I just barely got him in there. Just getting set up, he comes sailing in, so hopefully we got some pretty good footage on it. We're getting a little bit of sunlight now. It's filtering in, so it's looking pretty good. I got kind of that tree limb in the way. I could probably move around the other side now. Let's do that. Let's turn this off and I'll move over to the other spot. There they're calling a little bit. Alright. Let's move over to the other place. Well, we got some blue, a little bit of blue sky coming in now at filtered light. Eagles are talking. One had flown in earlier with some food or something, and this one's just kind of looking around. So we'll keep an eye on it, see what's going on. It's fairly cool this morning. She was in there laying down, so it makes me think that she may have an egg in there that she's just trying to not incubate, but not let it get too cold, because if they get below 40 degrees then they never will hatch. So she's just kind of maintaining that, and she won't let it get any warmer than 60 either, otherwise it starts incubation. So, well, there's the other head. See, they're both still in there. Now I just barely got them flying in on the other videos, so we're excited about that. But there they are, all cozy together in the nest. So that's what all that talking's about. They've been active here for, off and on for about a week. Yeah, they're talking a little bit. And around noon they take off, and you don't see them here, but there's always one not too far away. But we're happy that our lighting is good this morning. Oh yeah. It's a good sized nest. It's been here, for a few years. Actually, somebody told me about the nest, and then I came down and discovered it for myself. So, but it looks like a great place for making videos. Well, I think we'll call that good then. We got some good sunlight coming in, and don't have too bad of an angle. We got two heads here. A pair of bald eagles looking around. Oh, I can hear the geese calling now. That's a high tree though. It's right on the bend in the river, and it's right up there. I'll back off a little bit. You can. Oh yeah, they're hollering at the geese. I love their call. Look at that, would you? Alright, I think we'll call that good. Well, here's our bald eagles, two of them in the nest looking around. I think they're happy to see the sunshine too. Looks like we're getting a little bit of blue sky behind them. Oh, they're busy talking this morning. Seen a lot of birds today. Saw the peregrine falcon on the Boeing Aerospace radio tower. They should be going to their nesting area fairly soon. I also saw the immature Cooper hawk down on Frager Road and 204 South, down by the horse track there. Heritage Farms. Oh yeah, these eagles are all excited about springtime. Yeah, they got a good spot here. It's right on the bend of the river, so it's the Green River right below them. We're in Kent, Washington. And the nest is located right there at the bend at the end of James Street. Well, they're just looking around having a good time. I'd like to see one come in with a fish once, but maybe we'll get that video later on in the season. But when they get a youngster in there, we can get a lot more videos, more activity. I think these are the same birds that we were making videos up by the Heritage Farm this winter, and then now they've moved down here to the nest. It looks like we're going to get some pretty good videos here at this position. Anyway, we'll check it out. So enjoy the video. Well, there's our eagle out on the limb right next to the nest, kind of preening up. A little bit overcast today. She's right there by the nest. I'll back off slowly. There she is. Here's the nest. It's on the other side of the Green River. Big cottonwood tree. I'll come back in slow. I figure she's got at least one egg in there now. Because yesterday she came in and started and got back on the egg to keep it warm. So we know that she has at least one. She's not incubating yet. She's just keeping the egg warm till she gets her clutch. Keep it between 40 and 60 degrees. And then when it's time to incubate, it'll sit on all the eggs and bring them up to almost 100 degrees and set on for about 30 some days. Oh yeah, see that come in a little more on her head, get a little closer. Oh yeah, she's kind of watching me. Got a little bit of a breeze today. So that's the way it goes down here along the river. Get a nice breeze through here. We're at the end of James Street, Kent, Washington. This is our bald eagle's nest. Just on the west side of the Green River. You get all kinds of fish and stuff out of that river, so they're all happy about that. That's her just sitting there. He's out either fishing or getting more bedding. Once they have an egg, then she won't leave that nest because they don't want, you know, a crow or something coming in and trying to get the egg. So that's how you know. There's one on guard at the eggs all the time. All right there, I think we'll call that good. Well, here's one of our bald eagle nests. Got a good wind blowing today. She's looking around high up in the tree above the Green River. We're down in Kent, Washington, down by the golf course. So I thought I'd check it. Oh, here comes the male in. He just landed. See what's going to go on here. The male just came in the nest. So we'll see what goes on here. Well, there they are. She's been waiting for him. So it looks like they're putting in some sticks. Or maybe he brought food. I'm not sure yet. But he had just landed, so. I see his tail sticking through there, and she's looking over the other way. But we're all excited about it. Spring has finally got here. We got a pair of bald eagles in the nest together now. And like I say, they're either tidying up with some sticks or may have brought some food. So we'll keep an eye on them a little bit and see what happens here. This is the nest that's at the end of James Road in Kent, Washington. Or James Street, I guess it is. Comes down and makes a curve by the Green River, and it's right there on the curve, right along the Green River. There's a golf course right there. So, finally got to see one of them land in the nest. Not sure again what they're doing. It could be food or it could be just a stick. But you can see them looking around here. There you go, the other head's up. So they're just kind of sitting there together. They have a ritual they go through. He'll bring in a fish, they'll share it. So I don't know exactly what they're doing, but we know spring's here and it's like the nesting season is on its way. I'll come in a little closer there. You can see the two heads there. Wonderful birds. Oh yeah. They're just kind of looking around here. A little bit of traffic going by now. Well, here's our two bald eagles in the nest. He had just flown in. I don't know what he brought, a stick or food or what, but they're kind of discussing it a little bit. One's looking around, one's looking down, so I don't know if he's weaving his stick in the nest or he brought in a fish. So this is part of their mating ritual. We're always excited about it, and it means that spring is here. So we also have another eagle nest on the Maple Valley Highway by the golf course down there. I'll be checking on that in a little bit. It's kind of breezy today. And it doesn't seem to interfere with these birds. They know it's time to tidy up the nest and get ready for the spring nesting season. We're always happy when we come down and find these birds. So we've been waiting for a long time to find these in the nest. I didn't watch this nest last year. A guy told me about it on the lead, so oh yeah, I just took off, so we'll call that good then. Well, here she's got out of the nest now. She came out of the nest and went over here in the tree and joined him, so they're both sitting there. We're all trying to hang out. We got a strong breeze today. But anyway, they were in the nest doing something, tidying up or whatever, and she now has left the nest and went over in the tree and joined him. So now he's a smaller one, she's bigger. So the males in the birds of prey are smaller, so about 1/3 smaller. And this is the pair of bald eagles that nest at the end of James Street in Kent, Washington. Nest tree is right above the Green River, and they've nested here for a few years. It's right down by the golf course. Anyway, we're happy to see that spring is here and they have started their nesting cycle. So put this together and share it with our friends. Alright, we'll call that good then. Over and out, and enjoy the video. Well, here's our eagle in the nest. Got something going on. She's got her head down, working on something. Either tending an egg or eating. I think she's eating, yeah. She's having a little snack here. Alright. Probably got a fish in there to eat, so that's what's going on. Having a little something to eat. I can see her right there. Yeah, that's her head there, beak. She's eating something. Now she's looking up, seeing what's going on. Well, they get a lot of fish here right on the Green River. They just come right out of the nest tree down in the river and catch a fish. Pretty easy. Alright. Definitely, oh yeah. There she is. Back up just there. She hopped up there a little bit now. How about that? Had a little snack. Oh yeah, now she's going to clean her beak up. We like coming down here. It's a good spot. The nest is in a great location. We can get close. Oh yeah, now they clean their beak up. It's actually a good day. We got filtered light. Expecting a lot of blue sky later on. But I came down, I wanted to get an early start on the nest. You see her sitting right there above the nest cleaning up. I'll back off again. And the seagulls are moving in. She's checking everything out. Just kind of looking around after her little snacks there. I'll back off just a smidge here. There's a nest. Of quite a bit of zoom on. This is my Sony camcorder with a 70 extended zoom. It also have a doubler lens, a 1.7 doubler lens on it, so I can really draw it up close. Alright, well, I think we'll check back a little bit and see if we can find some of the other birds here. Well, our eagle's chasing two red tails away from the nest. This is their second time back. And she wants them out of here because they're hanging around the nest. Now they're flying off, but she's upset about that. There she is. She was getting quite vocal. That's the second pass she made. They landed in the tree next to the nest tree, and then she took out of the nest and went after them. There she's hopped up here now. After the first encounter with him, she went back to the nest and checked on the eggs. And she was in there hollering at him, and then they came back to the tree. So she took out after him the second time. Well, I hear the eagle calling. Kind of looking around, preening up this morning. It's in the nest tree over on one of their favorite perches. I didn't see anybody in the nest. And I only located the one. This appears to be calling for food. But the fact that it's not in the nest makes me believe that they have now started over laying another clutch and will start incubating when they get enough eggs. So they obviously had a mishap. Considering the date, they should have been hatching already. They're looking around. But at least they didn't give up on the nest, and it's early enough they can get another start here, so we'll keep an eye on them and see what happens. It's only speculation because we can't... I just heard them call again. We can't look in the nest to see anything, so we have to go by the behavior of the birds. There we go. Now we get some preening. Look at that, would you? Getting in the back there on the wing. Look how white they are from the tail up there. So those white feathers go up quite a ways, don't they? I didn't know that till he spread his wings apart. That is very interesting. Well, look at that. How far that white feathers from the tail goes all the way up the back. Now that bird's not calling, so this may be the male out here preening up, and the female's calling to him. I'll have to check the nest and see. Well, that is really informative. I never knew that. When he pulled his wing feathers apart there and in the middle of his back, the white goes almost all the way up to his head. I learned many things coming down here. Yeah, beautiful blue sky again today. Let's watch him preen some more. Yeah, he's preening up his feathers, and I heard her calling to him, so I'll see if I can locate her. I didn't see her in the nest, but he's definitely cleaning up. So, yeah, he's maybe they're going to hang around and do a restart, I think, on the eggs. They might have had a mishap. Alright, how informative is this? Come down here in the morning and catch this guy preening up, and we get to see that the white feathers go all the way up his back. Never saw this before. That is very amazing.